Hello, Henry. This is in response to your discussion post. Prior to your post and prior to this class, I actually wasn't familiar with the program for improving mental health care, even though I spent a month in India a few years ago. But I can understand your interest in the Primes initiative as the topic of your discussion, even especially with your experience living in Ethiopia, which would have given you a more direct look at the possible needs of these countries. In reading about Prime, they do point out an important fact in that the majority of people who have a mental illness live in low and middle income countries, and most mental health care resources are located in high income countries, in which these five countries Ethiopia, India, Nepal, South Africa, and Uganda can be considered to fall into the lower and middle income category. In our textbook on page 211, Kakuma et al. Discusses Prime in their three main objectives, which are developing mental health care plans that include delivering services in primary and maternal health care, evaluating the acceptability and the effect of impact of the plans of care in primary and maternal health care in districts with low resources in their target community, in their target countries, and evaluating the scaling up of these plans of care to other districts. And in your post, you also mentioned the gap with the Prime's mission in that they focus being in one particular area and that this limits accessibility to other areas that are lacking the appropriate resources. And I actually read an article by Lund et al. That discusses how Prime works in one district or in a sub district in each of their target countries. But I interpreted this to be that Prime's objective based on Lund's article as well as Prime's website is that they're trying to focus on the best method to implement and expand mental health treatment for those four major mental health disorders, and that these districts are sort of a template for how to effectively deliver mental health care in areas with a higher need. Um, I feel that with time, they might eventually be able to work in collaboration with the World Health Organization and the UK Department for International Development. And at some point, they'll probably expand to the surrounding areas that have as great a need as those districts that they're focusing on. That is it for my response. And I enjoyed reading your posts. Thank you.